Bonjour! Oh my gosh, I have to put my comment. Hello, how are you all doing? And welcome to Mocktails with Harry. This week we are making and conversing over the caramel apple mimosa. This drink is definitely in theme with the season, and so we're gonna wait a few minutes before we start to have our other friends join us. If you aren't already following me across social at harimarie, hi, Cote. I was gonna call you something else, but can you hear me clearly? Can you hear the music? I want to make sure that I'm not speaking too softly or the music is not overshadowing me. My words are on drink mode right now. So anywho, I'm good, great. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, so again, welcome. All heavy. Not sure what that means. Hi, Photo House 88. Hey, Showski. All gravy. All gravies. How come it auto-corrected? That's so strange. Anyway, so again, my name is harimarie. Thank you all for joining me. You can follow me across social at harimarie and online at harimarie.com. And this is a Mocktails with Harry. I actually have a few questions, and maybe you all can help me. Well, one, I was thinking about taking like a little refresher break, but maybe I won't. And also, if I should start an hour earlier on Thursdays. So that's two questions. So I guess the break is not really for you all to answer. That's really about me. But I would like to know if starting at 7 would be a better time for you all to join me. What are you guys doing around 7 o'clock? I think getting into the fall, winter, we are in the fall, getting into the winter, 8 o'clock, you know, our shows are returning. We're preparing for bed. We're just getting ready to like go to sleep, kind of winding down, dying down. And so my question is, would an hour earlier on Thursday at 7 o'clock be preferred? Anywho, think about it. You can answer me now. You think about it. You can DM me. You can text me if you have my personal number. And let me know your thoughts. I know some of my guests have asked about me doing it on another day or doing it earlier. And so here I am asking you all for your input. Okay, so let's get into a drink. It's time. We've given everyone time. So this week we're making a caramel apple mimosa. I'm gonna say that this is a drink that's gonna be on the sweet level. It can be really, really sweet depending on the ingredients that you choose and substitute with versus what I'm gonna be sharing with you all. So I'm excited because I love sweet stuff. And I would like a sweet drink. So let's see. Hi, Kate. All right, so let's get started. So the caramel apple mimosa. Of course, I have my apple for my garnish. Hi, Sayaka. I have my apple for my garnish. I have my glass. I actually got ginger beer instead of ginger ale, which the recipe called for ginger ale. I'm actually using ginger beer, so we're gonna see how that tastes. Hi Danny. Okay, I have my cinnamon sticks, also another garnish. You can either use apple slice or cinnamon, or you can use both. And I'm gonna be using both because I just love to be over the top. Okay, then I have my salted caramel. You can get caramel. I got salted caramel just to add a little pizzazz to the drink. You know, if we're gonna go sweet, let's just go sweet. Then I have my apple cider. If you want to, you can use regular apple juice. Again, I wanted to kind of stay in the season of fall and get apple cider. And then I have my turbinado sugar, which you can use demerara sugar also to help with the garnishing of the drink. All right, so we're gonna garnish our glass. I'm gonna pour my sugar into a plate to help with garnishing. We wanna rim the glass first so that it could just, you know, settle and sit. Gonna get some salted caramel. If you wanna use plain caramel, that's fine as well. So I'm gonna be gentle. I'm gonna take my time actually with this. I don't wanna get too much on there. I'm gonna try to be cute with it. So, and also being that I didn't pour more than this, I can't just dip it in like I normally would a glass, because it's kind of like a little clump. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna rim our glass with caramel. So I'm having a time doing this. Having a time. Caramel is rimmed on the glass. Thank you all for joining, my newcomers. I am garnishing our glass for our caramel apple mimosa. I shared the ingredients already. And right now we're garnishing the glass with caramel first, and then I garnished it some more with some turbinado sugar. You can use demerara sugar. I think it just wants a kind of like a brown-esque color sugar. So brown sugar, demerara sugar, turbinado sugar. Kind of so that it can kind of stay festive with the color scheme. All right, so we have that. We have our glass finished. Now we're not gonna use a shaker. We're gonna actually pour all our ingredients into the glass, which I'm happy about. You know, utilize less utensils and less things to clean. Yeah? Coconut sugar, from what I saw was white. Okay, Shosky said coconut sugar is brown, she thinks. Coconut sugar is not, if it is brown, it's not gonna be as dark as brown sugar, turbinado sugar, demerara sugar. From what I recall of coconut sugar, which I actually wanna buy so that I can have my array of sugars, it's more on the white colored side. It's actually more white than organic cane sugar. So I won't say it looks similar because it still has a color to it compared to bleached white sugar, but it's not as dark as this. But yeah, but that would be a good substitute if you don't want to use brown sugar. You can use coconut sugar. Why not? I mean, it's just to kind of be festive, right? Colors, it's okay. Wiggles, why are you laughing? Anywho, so we've garnished our drink so far, the first half of the garnishing. Now we're going to get into our actual drink. So I have my jigger. Remember, the smaller side is 1 ounce, the larger side is 2 ounces. I'm gonna start with the apple cider vinegar. The apple cider. We had a previous episode, we used rice vinegar, and so I've just been saying vinegar nonstop when I say apple cider. But apple cider, or apple juice if you prefer. So this should be chill, because you don't want to drink a mimosa warm, being that there's not going to be any ice in it. So you definitely want to have your ginger beer or ginger ale or your apple cider chilled. All right, so we're going to do 3 ounces of apple cider. So I did 2, and now I'm going to do 3. This is my third. Again, you kind of want to be take your time because you already garnished the glass. But if you want to, you can do this in a cocktail shaker. I want to just do it directly in the glass. All right, now we're gonna do 4 ounces of ginger beer or ginger ale. Let me get my opener. Because I realize oh my gosh, give me one moment. This is supposed to be like a twist off because it's not alcoholic, I would think, but I'm wrong. It's not a twist off. So now I have to find my proper bottle opener. Which, strangely enough, I don't know why I can't find. Anywho, I found something. This is interesting. Wow. You know, I really don't have a bottle opener. So what did I used to use? All right, I gotta get fancy. You gotta give me a moment. Okay. Can't show you guys what I just did. I can't. Anywho, so now we're gonna add our ginger beer. The recipe calls for 4 ounces. So we're gonna do 2 of these 2 ounces. Also, if you're doing, I might wanna do a little less. Let's see. Oh, we can do it. Okay. Also, what I did not do was pour the caramel in at the bottom of the drink, but it's okay. We can do it now. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of the caramel. So do you see how sweet this is? Like I was saying that this is a sweet drink. Like we have the caramel, we have the ginger beer, we have the apple cider. Oh wow, it's overflowing. Oh, it's bubbly. Hence why you actually want to put the caramel first, the apple cider first, and then before the ginger beer because it's bubbly. And when you add anything that's fizzy, bubbly, like seltzer, club soda, sparkling water, it does that bubbly thing. So, anywho, okay. So this is gonna be, like I said, this is gonna be a quick recipe, but definitely fall themed. You're telling, oh, okay, so Shosky knows that I opened the bottle with my teeth. Yeah, this is definitely a dessert drink. Definitely a dessert drink, something that you would do with the girls, really fun, just really cute. Not so much of a manly drink, but definitely a dessert drink. And you know, I should do some more of those, like really exotic drinks, dessert drinks. So I have this apple fruit cutter that I love to use to cut my apple. And it's gonna help me actually cut and make a slice of this for my garnishing. I'm gonna pull a slice. I'm gonna get a knife. All right. So just cut a little slice of that apple. You can garnish it there. Oh no, just do over. Hi, Kalila. All right. Okay, so we have the apple garnishing, and then we're gonna add a cinnamon stick. Now, I was thinking the cinnamon stick can be used to stir in the caramel, but it's not gonna be able to reach. And I have all that caramel at the bottom. So I'm gonna mix it with one of my straws. This is why it's like supposed to be warm. I mean, it's room temperature, but it's still, if I think about it, it still wouldn't necessarily mix throughout if you added the ginger beer or apple cider, even if it was cold, because it's cold. Anyway, it smells really good. So the cinnamon stick really just makes this, you just smell it, and again, you feel like you're in the theme of the fall. And I mean, because it's fall, so this is the fall themed drink with the apple and the cinnamon and the warm colors. So like you just really smell it. It really smells so good. All right, I'm looking for my metal straw so I can stir this baby. I see. All right, so yeah, this is definitely gonna be a sweet drink with a 1 ounce of caramel. If you want to use less caramel, if you want to use the alcohol, you can use caramel vodka in replace of the ginger beer. You can use ginger ale instead of ginger beer. You have to give it a taste. Oh my god, this is really spicy. It's spicy for some reason. Why is it so spicy? It's not so spicy. It's like a hint of spice. I don't know if that's the apple cider, which would make sense, right? Because it's apple cider with the salted caramel. But it's not as sweet as I thought it would be, which is actually very good. I would definitely use the ginger beer instead of ginger ale. The ginger ale would definitely make it sweet. Someone has a question? No? Someone wants to go live. We're working on that. We're getting there. So, caramel vodka. Yeah, so if you want to use if you don't want to use ginger beer or ginger ale and you want this to be an alcoholic drink, you could definitely use vodka. Plain vodka, not flavored vodka. And then you could do 4 ounces of vodka with the 1 ounce of caramel sauce. But if you were to use vodka or caramel vodka, then you would use less caramel because it's already in the vodka. So that's one thing. So what do you guys think of my drink and how does it look? I mean, it definitely tastes really good. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really make anything that doesn't taste good. Okay, but this turbinado sugar and caramel garnishing is like really good. Oh my god, yeah. And then just like drinking it and smelling the cinnamon stick is like really, really, really delicious. It just makes the drink even that much more delicious because you're like smelling something that's enhancing the taste of what you're drinking. So yeah, this is the caramel apple mimosa. Cheers. Any questions? Anyone have any thoughts? Oh yeah, I did ask earlier to the guests who came on earlier. I am considering starting an hour earlier on Thursdays, and I wanted to know your thoughts about that. Like, what are you doing at 7 o'clock? Are you like getting home from work? Are you getting ready? Like, I feel like 8 o'clock is kind of late, especially now going into the winter. People are definitely home, but they're also like winding down for bed. Not that you weren't during the summer or the spring, but I just feel like with daylight savings that are getting darker, you probably are like, I want to turn down. So I would love to hear your thoughts about me starting an hour earlier at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 p.m. is fine. Thank you, Cote. I appreciate your feedback. Or I guess your vote on which time you would like. And, you know, if there are any questions that I can answer about this really quick, easy, fun, fall, sweet, fall vibes drink, I'm gonna bid you all adieu. Oh, you know what? Let me recap the ingredients. So here is our caramel mimosa. We use turbinado sugar to garnish the drink around the rim with the caramel that I used here. I use salted caramel. And then inside the glass, we used 3 ounces of apple cider. You can use apple juice if you prefer, as well as an alternative. And then for our alcohol spirit, our non-alcoholic spirit, I used ginger beer, which I think gave it a very good pizzazz. It wasn't as sweet as what I originally wanted to use, which was ginger ale. And I know for sure if I used ginger ale, it would have been more sweet. But you can also use, for my people who love spirits, you can use a caramel vodka or a plain vodka. But if you use a caramel vodka, I would suggest not using the 1 ounce of caramel. If you are using the 4 ounce of vodka plain, then you can use the 1 ounce of caramel. This is not a drink to shake and then put it in the glass. It's to make and build in the glass once it's garnished. I used an apple slice and a cinnamon stick to garnish it. You can use either or you can use both. Hi Cree, thanks for joining. Hey Jade, thanks for joining. So this is the caramel apple mimosa. And for those of you who just joined me, I can take quick questions because we already made the drink. I went over the ingredients and getting ready to enjoy the remainder of my drink. It's so good. Oh my gosh, so here's the caramel apple mimosa. As Photo House said, it's like a dessert drink. So I definitely would say it's like a dessert drink. If you don't want cake, you don't want ice cream, you can make this really quickly. It's fall themed. Is this glass lined? Yeah, it's lined with caramel and turbinado sugar, or you can use demerara sugar or brown sugar, any kind of brown sugar. Like Shosky suggested earlier about using coconut sugar, which might be as brown, but I was saying from what I remember, it's not as dark as brown sugar, any brown sugar. So, but of course, it's your preference what kind of sugar you want to use for your drink. It's just that it's all a color scheme of like the fall leaves and the autumn and pumpkins and of course apples. I mean, apples you can eat year round, but it just apples during the fall make apple pie. Anyway, this is the caramel apple mimosa. I won't get carried away because I can. But yeah, so quick recap, caramel and turbinado sugar rimmed, garnished with cinnamon stick and an apple slice. In the glass is ginger beer, chilled apple cider, and caramel sauce at the bottom. And I use salted caramel, so your preference. But I really like it. Can't lie. Ever had caramel with just like apple? Like, dipped it. So good. Anywho, thanks for joining me this Thursday for Mocktails with Harry. This episode is the caramel apple mimosa. If you aren't already following me across social at harimarie and online at harimarie.com. I did ask if an earlier time on Thursdays would be preferred for you all who are joining me. I would love to hear your thoughts and let me know. You can DM me if you have my personal number. You can send me a message. But I am considering starting earlier at 7 p.m. on Thursdays for Mocktails with Harry. Anyway, thanks and taste. Thank you all for joining me and cheers.